Human history, freedom has always prevailed. Please go home and call every single American you know, engage them in this fight, and with your help, freedom will win.
Leader of preserving the Constitution, the Republican whip from Virginia, Eric Cantor.
Welcome to your capital. Welcome to your house. I especially want to welcome those common sense conservatives, those freedom lovers from the Commonwealth of Virginia who made their voices heard. As the Republican whip, I want to let you know that I have reached out to every Republican member of Congress in this House.
Thank you.
And let me assure you, your efforts to stop this bill are being heard loud and clear. And I will guarantee you that we are committed to making sure that not one Republican will vote for this bill. And with your help, we are going to try and pick up as many common sense Democrats who will join with us to stop this trillion-dollar takeover of our health care in this country. Thank you very, very much for being here.
The gentleman from Iowa, Steve King.
Look at this. As far as my eyes can see, I can see Americans that came from every corner of this continent. From the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean, the Eastern Seaboard, the Midwest, you're all here. This wasn't even an idea a week ago. But I want to give credit where the idea came from originally. It came out of the mouth of America's most decorated living hero, Colonel Bud Day, who has a Medal of Honor and 69 other medals, and giving a speech in Iowa, he said, I think we can't save our freedom unless we surround the Capitol building until they give us back our freedom. That's what I relayed to my friend Michelle Bachmann here as we walked down the steps, and she said, why can't we? Well, we can, we are, we're here. We own this hill. We're the American people. You took this hill. Remember some of those other battles? Lexington and Concord, Breeds Hill, Bunker Hill, Pork Chop Hill, Hamburger Hill. This is a lot easier hill to take. You're on it. And you know what?
Nice.
We're not going to leave this hill until we kill this bill.
In front of you, 39 pages, and our founding fathers enshrined freedom for us for over 230 years. 1,000 pages, and the people in the building behind us want to take your freedoms away. Remember, America's future begins with us. Madam Speaker, throw out this bill. Our gift from our founding fathers. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Pete. joined by so many good friends here in front of me on the lawn, but also joining us on the stage today, a gentleman who has worked to protect the unborn and religious freedom in the public square, a former Marine and police officer. Please join me in welcoming Tony Perkins, President of Family Research Council. Tony.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being here today and wanting to take back your country. And let's thank Michelle Bachmann for her leadership. My friends, this bill is not health care reform. This is radical social policy dressed up in a hospital gown. Now, how many of you have ever worn a hospital gown? You know that at some point in time, the very thing you want hidden is going to be exposed. And we're going to expose the radical anti-life policy in this bill. Last weekend, Planned Parenthood President Cecile Richards wrote to supporters and said this, quote, "I have been talking to leaders in the House and Senate since the beginning, helping them craft legislation that protects women, respects choice, and expands access," meaning expanding abortion in this country on your dime. Former Surgeon General C. Everett Koop this week wrote a letter to Nancy Pelosi about Pelosi Care and said this, quote, "I am troubled about the possibility of federal dollars being used to pay for elective abortions and Americans being forced to subsidize them. Do you want to pay for abortions? Abortion is not health care." He said it is essential that a Hyde-like abortion funding restriction provision, like the amendment included in the annual appropriation bill for the Department of Health and Human Services since 1976, be included in any health care bill that is signed into law. This legislative language is necessary to ensure that elective abortions in health care are not financed by the public. My friends, Pelosi Care, Obamacare, bad care, whatever you want to call it, this is not a prescription to improve America's health care delivery system. This is an infusion of taxpayer money into the financially troubled organizations like Planned Parenthood. This is not health care reform. This is another bailout of the abortion industry with your money. We must stop this health care bill.
Thank you, Tony. Wonderful leader for freedom in the United States Congress, the gentlelady from Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn.
And welcome to Washington, especially to all of you Tennesseans, all of you Tennessee volunteers. Thank you for coming and helping us kill this bill. We're especially pleased to see so many women in the crowd today. Women make the health care decisions for their families, for their children, for their parents, and they know that this bill is bad medicine. And we Republicans want to be the party of no, of K-N-O-W. We want the American people to know what is in this bill. I have read this bill, and this is not what we need for health care. Thank you for being here today, for helping us kill this bill, and for making your voices heard. Let's get to work. We've got a lot of work to do between now and Saturday. Thank you.
We come from all different backgrounds in Congress, and there are 9 members of the Republican Conference who are physicians. One of them is the gentleman from Texas, Dr. Mike Burgess.
Hey, is Texas in the house? This bill, when it came through our committee, July 31st, 10 o'clock at night, I voted no. But it is good for something. Now I can see you in the back. I love the sign over there that says you can't fix stupid. But you know what? If
if you stand still long enough, we'll try to tax you. You have to keep being heard this weekend. We heard from you this summer. It was like an inoculation. It was like a vaccination to prevent